What's up, everybody? It's your favorite podcast, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey, and as usual, I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. Today's going to be a good one. The reason why, we have the NBA 2021 season starting up, ladies and gentlemen. So today I'm going to give you a three-parter. That's right. I said it. Three-parter. Not one, not two. Three. But anyways, what's this episode going to talk about, you're wondering? Well, for starters, let's get situated with these here peaches from Zalia. Right here, you know what I mean? Good time peach and light syrup. I'm going to be snacking on this throughout the night. Now, on to the fun stuff though. The NBA 2021 season is upon us. Let's go down the breakdown in terms of what's going to be happening this year, shall we? So, the preseason is starting between December 11th and December 19th. So guess what? It's today. The first half of the NBA season will start the 22nd of December and it will go until March 4th. Now, the All-Star break is going to be between March 5th and March 10th. And then we're going to have the second half of the season going from March 11th through May 16th. Now, the play-in tournament to figure out who gets into the playoffs is going to be between May 18th and May 21st. And then we're going to hit right into the playoffs between May 22nd and July 22nd. Now, I'm kind of excited because off the top right there, this thing can end on my birthday or around my birthday, so I'm actually kind of excited to see that happen, okay? So, you know, the NBA truly does care. They really do. Love y'all. Now, speaking of caring, we're going to have the first games, because I'm talking to y'all about my key games in terms of the ones that I personally want to see. I have 5 ones to note. Again, like I said, the season's going to take place on the 22nd of December. You're going to have the Nets versus the Warriors, and then you're going to have the Lakers versus the Clippers. Now, the Nets versus the Warriors, everybody's going to like to see. The Lakers versus the Clippers, everyone's not going to like to see, because you're going to have a LeBron and AD less Lakers. So, that's the 2 games coming off bat, but the 5 games that I want you all to look forward to as follows. The first game is the Lakers versus the Heat. The reason why, easy enough, it's the finals rematch. Everybody wants to see that happen. I'm curious my damn self who's actually going to come out on top, especially if everyone's healthy at that point in the season. Could be a good one. Now, the second game I want to talk to you guys about, the Lakers again versus the Nets. And of course, why would I not want to talk about the Lakers versus the Nets? Reason why? LeBron versus KD. Of course, easy enough. Not even going to get too much into it. Now, finally, I'm sorry, at least for the Lakers versus the Mavs. LeBron, AD versus Luka and Kristaps Porzingis. Of course. And some people actually have the Mavs as a title contender. I have them slightly below, but you know, it is what it is. It's still, they're a tough out at minimum in the against the Lakers. So especially if everyone's healthy. So I'm looking forward to see that. I'm also looking forward to seeing the Mavericks versus the Bucks. The reason why, this could actually be a title contender or a finals matchup. Again, if everything goes right for the Mavericks, they could get to the finals. And seeing Luka versus Giannis, 2 potentially MVP caliber players going up against one another, everyone's looking forward to that. And finally, I want to throw out, of course, and last and most definitely not least, the Nuggets versus the Clippers. Because we have to see how the Clippers respond against the Nuggets. They can play against everybody else and wax them. It's not going to mean anything until they play the Nuggets. Because the Nuggets beat them in the playoffs. Like, they walked them down after being down 1-3. So again, those are my 5 games that I want to see. And of course, I want to see other games, such as the Warriors versus the Lakers, the Nets versus the Bucks, the Blazers versus the Lakers, the Celtics versus the Nets. I mean, there are plenty of games. I can even talk about the number 1, 2, and 3 draft picks going up against one another this year. So, I mean, there are plenty of games that I wanted to mention. But again, I just wanted to focus on those 5 because they were good to me. But hey, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Do you have any other games that you want to watch? And stay tuned because I'm going to have a 2-part episode. Again, this is, 3-part episode, so I'm going to have the other 2 episodes following where I'm going to talk about my Eastern predictions and my Western predictions. Hope you have a good one. Take care.